Have you ever really stopped to think about the floor that's right under your feet? I mean, it seems simple, right? It's just there, solid, kind of boring. But what if I told you there's a hidden science to it? A single critical number that dictates every single floor, in every building, from your house to the tallest skyscraper on Earth. Let's dig in.
So, what is this mystery number? Well, it's a measurement that's so important it controls a building's safety, how it functions, and even how healthy it is to be inside. And yet, almost nobody outside of the construction world has ever even heard of it. So, let's uncover the secret, shall we? All right, first up, let's talk about the very ground we walk on. We're going to start with the surface we all take for granted every single day, and the incredible hidden science that holds it all together. You know, whether you're on the ground floor or way up on the 80th floor, the height of that surface is absolutely no accident. It is all planned out with incredible precision, and it's all based on one master number that connects every single level of the entire building. Okay, it is time to reveal the big secret. Let's decode the FFL. It's the three-letter acronym that architects, engineers, and builders literally live and breathe by. FFL stands for finished floor level. Now, this is not the raw, rough concrete slab. No, this is the final, walkable surface, the top of the tile, the fluff of the carpet, the shiny part of the hardwood. And the crucial part is, its height is always measured from one single, unmoving reference point. So if you were to sneak a peek at an architect's blueprint, you might see a little note just like this. And yeah, it looks like some kind of secret code, but it's actually super simple. It just means the finished floor level needs to be exactly 16.550 meters above a specific fixed point they call the datum. And this idea of a datum is actually a really brilliant way to think about it. It's basically the sea level for a building. That's the 0 point, right? The baseline for every single vertical measurement. The FFL, then, is just the altitude of each floor compared to that architectural sea level. Simple as that. Okay, this is a really key difference to understand. The FFL is that beautiful, finished surface we see and walk on. But underneath that, you have the SSL, the structural slab level. That's the raw concrete. And that gap between them? It's super important. It's where all the finishes, the glues, and the leveling compounds go. But it's also where a lot of problems can hide. Just remember, FFL is what you see, SSL is the foundation it's all built. So how does this number on a piece of paper become the actual physical floor that you might be standing on right now? Let's go from the blueprint to the build. It's kind of like a 4-step dance. First, a surveyor comes out and sets that sea level, or datum, for the entire site. Step 2, the architect designs the FFL, usually raising it a bit, maybe 300 millimeters or so above the street to keep any floodwater out. Smart. Third, the construction crews use these amazing high-tech lasers to pour the concrete slab to the exact structural height. And finally, the finishing crews come in and lay down the tile or the carpet, bringing that surface up to the perfect final FFL. But here's the thing. A perfectly level floor doesn't always mean it's a healthy one, because what's happening inside that floor, in that little hidden gap we talked about, well, that can be a whole different story. That space between the concrete slab and your finished floor, it's not just empty air. It can actually be a hiding place for a whole host of nasty problems that can affect not just your floor, but the entire building. And here they are, the usual suspects of floor contaminants. We're talking about trapped moisture, leftover chemicals from glues and solvents, concrete dust, even really dangerous stuff like lead or asbestos, especially in older buildings. And of course, wherever you find moisture, you're probably going to find biological threats like mold and mildew. Out of all of those problems, there is one that is, without a doubt, the number one enemy of a healthy floor: moisture. You see, if a concrete slab doesn't get to dry properly, or maybe a tiny leak happens somewhere, water gets trapped right under your feet, just beneath that final floor finish. And the consequences? They can be a total disaster. Trapped moisture can literally destroy the glues holding your floor down, causing tiles or wood to just pop right up. It can stain carpets, it can warp hardwood, and worst of all, it creates the perfect breeding ground for mold, which can have really serious effects on your air quality and your health. Okay, so let's bring this all home. Let's talk about the foundation of everything we've discussed. Why is this one number, the FFL, so incredibly important? It's because the FFL is the anchor point for almost everything else in the building. I mean, think about it. If you get the FFL wrong, every single step on a staircase could be off. A wheelchair ramp could become dangerously steep. Water might not drain the right way. The bottom of your door might scrape against the floor every time you open it. It's a massive chain reaction that all starts with that one little number. So at the end of the day, the finished floor level is so much more than just a measurement. It is the silent foundation of a building that is safe, functional, and healthy for everyone inside. You could even call it the unsung hero of architecture. The FFL is just one of thousands of invisible rules and systems that design the world we live in. And it makes you wonder, doesn't it? As you go about your day today, what other hidden codes are shaping your environment, silently and perfectly making it all work?